Welcome back, guys. This is Nedungaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2. This is our beautiful Smith station, the logging camp which we own. And straight ahead, somewhere here, far from the forest, is the northern Texas region where we have the beautiful Dallas city. And this train track is going to expand towards Dallas and connect Dallas to Brownsville and complete the task given to us by our boss to create an express line between Dallas and Brownsville. So let's get into it. And right in front we have Battle of the Little Bighorn, Custer's crushing defeat. And I think Lieutenant, okay, fighting against the Indians. So basically fighting against the natives. So yeah. So we have Dallas here, and by entering here I think we will be introduced to General Donovan. So let's get into it. Spend the 400k. There we are. Now Dallas line is going to be a little bit interesting because we do have a lot of businesses here which we will eventually start, I hope, buying out. But I'm sure these are going to be expensive because it is already connected to a track. And I think I'm going to keep it like this. End it in Dallas and see what happens. This is the headquarters for General Donovan.
Going to take care of the city from now on? Don't make me laugh.
So yeah, that is pretty much straight line. We have a little bit of tunnel here. Let's remove that. Let's double it. And the first thing we are going to do is start a train from Dallas to Brownsville. Okay, that's an interesting route. I thought it would take this line. It is still preferring this line. Why is that? This should be the shortest, right? And the train can pass through this, but why is it taking this line? Is it a tight squeeze to turn? Or switch between okay, I don't know. They can switch between tracks, right? Okay, let us start the train with the D Glen, the express. We'll go with just one train. And we'll set the directions here. Okay, that is done. And I did put the gridiron here, right? Yeah. And we're going to need a supply tower in the middle. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Well, that is a decent route. It is not like it cannot connect. It can switch perfectly here. Yeah. It can switch. Okay, we'll see what happens. Well, the choice is not taken by us, the choice is taken by the game, isn't it? So we'll see what happens. So I think that will be completing this task from Dallas to Brownsville, a Texas railroad. And so we are okay. General Donovan is right here. He is into a grain farm, but we are going to make more money out of it. Look at that. We have already made $500,000. So there is only going to be more money. And yes, we have to bring in the iron and coal, but I don't think so. We have coal nearby, if I remember. It is somewhere far away here, isn't it? We have to go to Arkansas to get coal, or the Indian Territory, back to our great Oklahoma City. We'll see. And what does Dallas need? Dallas gets everything, right? It gets its grain, it gets its corn, it needs its lumber that we can provide, and beer. We'll bring in a line from Houston to Dallas. We don't have to touch Austin. And this line, we will prioritize beer for 4 loads, and we will prioritize lumber for the balance. And this is going to be our, you know what, we'll try with Shea Class C, the new freight line, and see how it looks. It has to start from Houston. There it is carrying its beer. And how much does the corn business cost? Not much. Let's buy it out. 242k is very cheap for corn.
Either you have a particularly good or a particularly bad nose for business.
But the reason is because the demand is fluctuating, isn't it? Okay. How about this farm? Cattle farm 600k? Nope, I'm not buying it. How about the sugar farm? I think we can buy this. Yeah, I think we will bid it by 150. Let's see.
You took a hill that nobody wanted.
Okay, I think that is a decent buy. And we can even connect corn and sugar here and connect it to Shreveport, isn't it? Let's see, how are we going to do it? I think we have to turn like this and join in before or after. I think it has to be after Dallas. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we wait for a while. And we have to bring in the fabric also from Jackson, or where is it? It's another place, Memphis, isn't it? But the terrain is going to be very difficult to build here. It is not as smooth as what it is here. You can see the gradient of green here. There is a variation, unlike here. There is a gradient variation, but you will see that there is more space for us to build tracks, in the same gradient. So we'll see what happens. And somebody is running without water. Which route? Yeah, this route doesn't have any supply tower, isn't it? My bad. Let's put one right here. And let us reset the train. It is only carrying one fruit. So let's reset the train. And San Antonio has its maintenance depot. Good. Look at that, we are still supplying lumber to Austin, which is going to San Antonio, Houston and Austin. Good. And I think I'm going to add another train and change this route to drop here also. Look at that, we are still carrying lumber. And this line, the one which is carrying meat, can skip Smith Station and go to Dallas, to Houston directly. And we will prioritize for beer, but it can have a maximum capacity. I think this is a better way to do it. Look at that, it is quite fast, isn't it? Passengers highly satisfied. Travelers swear by Texas and New Orleans RR. Yeah, it's our company. We are CJ Ward, right? Madam CJ Ward. We're bringing a lot of meat to Houston. Good. Yeah, this doesn't stop anywhere. And all the meat is only going to be consumed here. Look at that. Nice. Okay, Austin is still managing, so I think we are good. I think we'll change this to a new model. We are still profitable, so we'll make it quite fast. And let's see how our income is. Good. These two lines are doing good for
My
Quent.
sunset route will be something very special. So far, there is no direct route from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Picture this. The main route for major transports still goes by ship around South America. How? What? You're done already? At least that's one person I don't have to hold hands with. Don't let up now. Before we build across swamp territory, we have to produce enough steel for bridges. Meanwhile, expand further northeast. Be careful, however. In this region, the competition has been able to operate uncontested so far.
Okay, so I think we have got the express status for our brand new train. Where is it? The D Glen. Couldn't find it here. There it is, still running. We will bring it down to a reasonable Hulda, and we will change it to Austin. And now it has to take this route, right? Yeah, but it still take this route. What if we put Corpus Christi in? It really doesn't care, isn't it? It so badly wants to take this route. What if I take this out completely and we put it like this? Now it works. Only now it works. Okay, let's put Austin in. While coming back, not actually going in. While coming back, we'll have Austin in. Or maybe while going. While coming back, it doesn't have to go get into Austin again. We'll see what happens, how people transfer. This should be interesting. Okay, let's see what are our tasks. Produce a total of 13 loads of steel via your factories and businesses. The tools factory in Houston is a potential customer for produced steel, but cities do not request tools until they reach a population of 85k. No problem with that. Deliver 12 loads of tools to Austin. Okay. Buy 20% stock on General Donovan. I'm going to buy his company out. Transport 60 passengers without changing trains from Dallas to Memphis. There it is. So we have to connect Memphis. And this belongs to Helen, right? Yeah. We have to connect Dallas and Memphis. But we have time. We have 2 more years to do that. Okay, let's see. We have to first own the steel mill, isn't it? I think since there's no supply, we can buy it for cheap, yeah.
You took a hill that nobody wanted.
Yes, sir. Okay, that is done. And now we have to get into coal. How are you going to get into coal? I have no idea. Is it going to be Oklahoma or is it going to be Arkansas? Arkansas is going to cost 600k. It's going to be 200 cheap. But we have to go to Memphis anyways, right? So this is the only way, isn't it? Let's spend the money. And okay, we do get the fabric from right here. Okay, how are we going to connect? We have to connect it here. Bring it down to Shreveport. Let's do it instead of thinking about it. And I'm going to pre-plan this track directly to Memphis. Oh man, this is going to be an expensive line, isn't it? Okay, that was easy. Let us double track it. Okay, I don't think so. We're going to need more than 2 tracks. Okay, let's set the directions. Now this line is going to be a funny line, isn't it? It has to cross and then go in. I think we have to connect these lines, and we do get a corn source here, which is very useful for Shreveport since we have been trying to get corn in. I so badly want to buy these businesses before I connect. Let's take a chunky loan for 7% interest. Let me buy these businesses. I know that.
A good offer, if you can make any use of it.
Yeah. Let's buy the coal. It is going to be profitable, don't worry guys.
I hope you have not lost any men in this battle.
We'll also buy the iron here.
I hope you have not lost any men in this battle.
Okay, how's wool? Let's buy that.
A good offer, if you can make any use of it.
I'm not buying the lumber here, and I cannot get milk, but I can get the wool. How about the look at that, we have crossed 22 mil. That's a great growth. Now can I buy this weaving mill? Yes, I can, because it is not getting any wool, so I can buy it for cheap. 200k is not cheap, but 150k is going to be cheap.
At last,
There it
the
is.
battle you were able to win.
Okay, done. Now let us plan the stations. That Fateville is going to be a dead end, so I think we have to go this way. But we will start with here, and we'll try to maintain the same angle. For all the stations, or maybe some of the stations we might have to change it, but we'll try to keep the orientation same as possible. One, two,
I don't
three.
care about the city, but now it's worth half as much.
Donovan is pissed, isn't he? Okay, this line is going to be a little bit tricky, but I think we can manage. Let us start from here, because we have to connect it here, or else it is not going to be, there is not going to be a point in doing this. Look at that, it's going to be expensive, isn't it? Let me bring it down. Okay, I want to take it, and as you guys guessed it, let's double track it. Let us set the directions. And I'm going to put a supply tower right here and a supply tower right here. Even though we don't need it, I will forget it, and I think we can spend 26k and not worry about it. Okay, I have to pinch it out, isn't it? Okay, let's Okay, I think I can accept that bridge. Let's put in the gridiron right here. Let us set the directions. Now let us connect our businesses. And now we will connect this line to the second platform. We are going to double track it. Okay, that's a beautiful curve. Okay, done. Now we are going to need a supply tower right here and another one somewhere here. And I think we are good. We are going to need the maintenance depot right here. And I'm going to preemptively put another maintenance depot in Events Rest so that the train which carries coal doesn't have to go to, doesn't have to go all the way to Dallas or somewhere to get its maintenance done. And I think this line should directly be connected somewhere here to Austin, so that our coal doesn't have to go all the way. So that is the plan. Now let us see how we are going to do this. We'll put it as far away as possible so that we can have a leeway for the bridge. We're going to connect there. Okay, I think we can make a beautiful Y connection right here, right? Yeah. And now we are getting into the loan territory where we have been spending. Now we have started using our money which we borrowed. Okay, and even though we don't need it, I'm still gonna complete this triangle. I know we don't need it, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because I think the corn and fabric will be sent in this route via Shreveport, not to Dallas but to Austin without touching these two cities. Because if we are connecting Memphis to the existing line, I think things are going to get busy. Okay, that is a decent run. And can I bring this up? Okay, that's good. And I think I'm going to make a tunnel out of it. Man, it resets again, isn't it? Yeah, I think this has to be a bridge. And it's not that high. Now let's take that. I'm just worried whether we can put another track here. Oh, we can. Sweet. Done. So let us set the directions here. Let's put in the gridiron. And for sure we need the supply tower before entering this line. And I don't think so we need a supply tower here. We do have it here, right? Yeah. Okay, now we have a loop here. That is good. So let us see. We're going to put a train to Fayetteville. Okay, we don't have a gridiron here, isn't it? Let us put a simple 51 Dragon, my favorite. It's going to be more than sufficient. And we have the maintenance depot here. Next is going to be the warehouse where we're going to need grain, corn, lumber, possibly meat, beer. We don't have to ask for it, it will reach us. Corn, we're not going to store grain here, so let it be. What else we have here? Nothing else, right? For now. Well, we can request for milk. Does it reach? Let's see. We're not yet grown, isn't it? Yeah. So let it be, we'll see. So we'll bring in the corn here. Or we can do the same train, right? Or this guy can also go back and come around, and we can make it into 2 trains and see how things go. And this corn can be moved to Shreveport. I think Shreveport can store corn here, right? Oh, we don't have the maintenance depot or the warehouse. Okay, let's do that and ask for corn, grain, lumber, why not? And specifically fabric and sugar. We can even ask for milk and see what happens. So now we'll make a brand new route from Fayetteville to Shreveport to Beaumont and back. I think I'm going to go directly with consolidation. Let's go with one freight and see what happens. Now we'll have a route from Beaumont, Shreveport to Fayetteville, and we'll put in a Hulda. We'll start with one, we'll expand if we need more. Okay, so things are done. Now we have connected the coal and iron. So we'll connect Evans Rest to Cox Station to Austin. So in Evans Rest we'll take a maximum of 4 loads of coal and then balance iron. I'm not going to limit it. And then we'll drop it right here in Austin. And this is going to be, we'll go with consolidation, strictly freight. So taking coal and iron from our quarries and dropping it in our steel mill, it's going to be profitable. Let it reach, let us start making steel. We need to make 13 loads of steel, and then we will supply the steel to Austin. To Houston. And I think we can afford it, right? Yeah, look at that.
A good offer, if you can make any use of it.
And the steel will automatically go to Houston to make tools, and I think the tools will come back to Austin, but we might have to make a special train specifically for this. I think we'll be fine. We have a lot of corn stuck in somewhere. They're still rolling out the freight, so I think it is going to be good. We have a connection bonus here for grain. How much do we have to do to repay? Okay, yeah, we got 3 mil. Okay, I thought we got 2 mil. It was 2.9 mil. My bad. So we still have a mill left. Well, we can connect to Memphis directly because we have to complete this all in 2 years on the same month. But I think I'm going to start buying out General Donovan. There he is. I'm going to buy him out. We just need 5 mil. I think we can earn that very easily. We'll go in. Oh, look at that. We'll buy the maximum today. For 50%, we are going to need 2 point. We will buy with what we have now.
Are you really foolish enough to buy up my shares? Another key step in the right direction.
So when we buy it, this line will become ours, and we already own the business here. So we'll remove this route and we'll make a brand new route. And I wish we will get also the concession for this territory, because we are buying his line out, right? And he already has established a grain route to Dallas from near Oklahoma City, near the Indian territory. So I guess we'll also get the concession rate for free. I think so, I'm not sure. Let's see. He has connected only one city. Then why was he so pissed when I connected to Fayetteville? I had no idea. I don't think so we can get it, but we'll see what we can do. We need few more dollars to buy out 50%, and we haven't invested much, hasn't it? And our construction industry is now booming. It was below, I think it was around 700 rupees per share. Now, I'm sorry, $700 per share. Now it has skyrocketed to 2K. That is good. And I thought we could take another loan, right? That is how it showed us. Okay, we'll see. And yes, we will be hemorrhaging a lot in interest. It is only showing 3.5K, but it is actually more than that. But I think we should be fine. But we haven't encashed these people their bonuses in this campaign at all. Let us do that. Improve their efficiency and reduce the breakdowns. And so far nobody has sabotaged our route. That is good. I thought General Donovan would do that, but he has not. That is nice, civilized. Okay, we have another line which is running profitably. Let us add another train and make it to Forquenot, and we'll see whether it skyrockets to 30K. This guy is running busy. I think this guy is going to get the corn, right? Yeah. And we do own it, right? Yeah. And I think eventually it will start expanding. Are we storing any corn here? Oh, we are, to Shreveport. Look at that. Good. And this line is still profitable. Look at this line. It is carrying milk, wooden planks from Beaumont to Houston while also carrying grain. Nice. How is this line? The sugar line we had here. It's still carrying sugar, okay. And this is the line which is running empty. Why is that? We are still not producing any liquor, isn't it? Zero production here. And I thought we are getting our fruits. It's the sugar. Sugar is stuck in Beaumont. Why is that? We have a direct route here, right? I don't understand. Why is it going to Beaumont? Let us reset it. Now this guy should be starting. Let us reset this. He should be carrying sugar, right? Okay, why is it going to Fayetteville? Doesn't San Antonio need sugar? I'm just confused here. We don't have any other sugar source, right? And why is nothing going there? Is the sugar being fulfilled? No, right? Then in that case, let us take this out. And let's see now what happens. I think this line is bugged. Let us do it again. From Williams Station to San Antonio. And it doesn't take anything back. I know it won't, but I want to make sure it doesn't do that. It has to go to San Antonio. Finally. I think it was a bug. And this guy is running at a loss. Of course he'll run at a loss because we're not converting the fruits into liquor without the sugar, isn't it? Well, eventually it will be profitable. And we have started producing steel. There it is, beautiful. This steel will slowly move into Houston, eventually through the existing freight line. Or else we'll put a special freight line between Austin and Houston. We'll try to push it and it will skyrocket our profits. Good. Let us buy 50% of his shares. You know what, we'll do 51%. So we are the major shareholder. And we'll invest the balance into stocks. So that our company value, I think it has already cost 22 mil, right? Yeah, 24 mil. So we have one huge loan to be paid off. And I think the steel is already leaving. I think the steel is, look at that, beautiful. Steel is being moved to a lot of places. There is the requirement. Look at that. Let's look at that. The steel beams which we have. We have the logs. What else do we have? We have a little bit of meat. There they are, the steel beams. Going to Houston to turn into tools. So yes guys, I'm going to end the episode right here. And I hope you like today's gameplay. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplay is, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangaval. Until next time, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.